Hello and welcome to SG Speechless. Today's video is Buckled Bundle Back Bling combos. Let's get into this video. This video is going to be combos for the Buckled Bundle Back Blings, and these Back Blings weren't seen for 2,515 days until they came back yesterday. It's pretty much around 7 years and wasn't seen since 2018. As you see, there's 3 different ones: buckled, vintage and slashed. If you want to buy them separately, it costs you 400 V-Bucks, or if you bought the bundle for 800 V-Bucks. If you ever would like to use my credit code for any cosmetics in the item shop, for example the Buckled Bundle, my credit code is SPEECH or speech. If you do decide to use it, feel free to let me know so I can thank you personally. So I decided to make combos for all of the back blings in one video, and this video was suggested by 2 of my viewers, which is IL X-Ray and also Necros. Thank you very much to both of you for the video suggestions. ILH X-Ray said, by the way, could you do back bling combos for the OG Buckled Bundle? Of course I can. And Necros said, could you do combos for the Buckled Bundle? Waited 8 years for these to return back in the store. Of course I can. So I made 4 combos for the buckled, then I made 3 for the vintage and then 3 for the slashed, obviously totaling up to 10 combos. As you see, the first one, a nice brown designed back bling. The first skin is Renegade Raider, part of the Storm Scavenger set introduced in Chapter 1, Season 1. But if you don't have the Renegade Raider, you could also use the Renegade Rebel or the Renegade Lynx. Any of those would work nicely. I'm sticking with the default style. You can use checkered, or you can also use the gold style if you own that one as well, for having it OG. So back bling is buckled, introduced in Chapter 1, Season 5. It's crazy to see these back blings return after pretty much 7 years. Pickaxe for this combo is Hardy Hitter, DC series pickaxe, but the Gotham City set introduced in Chapter 2, Season 1 works nicely with this skin. Also forgot to mention, but all combos will be shown off in-game at the end of the video. Make sure to keep a timestamp in the description, comments down below as well. If you ever have any video suggestions, also feel free to leave them. Any of my videos, long form or short form, always try my best to get back to you as soon as I can. The glider for the first 4 combos is a Junk Umbrella, introduced in Chapter 5, Season 3. If you don't have this one, you could use Crossfire, Booty Boy or Mothra, and that would work nicely. Contrail for the first 4 combos is Nitro Smog, part of the Hunt of the Leviathan set, introduced in Chapter 5, Season 3. The first red wrap is this one right here, which is Eternal Renegade, part of the Return of the Renegade set, introduced in Chapter 6, Season 1, or more specifically, Season 1 OG Pass. Works nicely with the standard Renegade Raider. Let's move on to combo number 2 now. I thought I'd use Travis Scott, part of the Travis Scott set, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 2. The style I'm using is the T3500. You could also switch your skin out for Juice WRLD, would work nicely as well, or even Bruno Mars works pretty nicely with this back bling. Obviously back bling, this is how it looks with this skin. Pickaxe is the Icebreaker, part of the Arctic Command set, introduced in Chapter 1, Season 1. Works nicely with the black and silver design as you see here. Let's move on to the second red wrap now, which is fiery themed, or lava themed, or magma themed I should say, which is Magma, introduced in Chapter 1, Season 8, can be bought in the item shop. Works nicely with the black and orange design. Combo number 3 now. For the third skin, I thought I'd use the Renegade Rebel, just in case you don't have the Renegade Raider. And this skin was from the Chapter 6, Season 1, or more specifically the Season 1 OG Pass, sticking with the standard style. Back bling is buckled, obviously, this is how it looks, works nicely for the brown. Pickaxe is the Raider's Revenge, part of the Storm Scavenger set, introduced in Chapter 1, Season 1. This can be bought in the item shop at the same time the Renegade Raider come back. If you don't have this one, you could use Hardy Hitter once again, or like the Reaper, and in fact that would work nicely. Third red wrap now is the Raider's Return, part of the Storm Scavenger Link set, introduced in Fortnite OG's Battle Pass. Works nicely for the colour scheme and the actual Renegade theme as well. Combo number 4 now. I thought I'd use Psycho Bandit, a Game of Legends series skin, part of the Mayhem set, introduced in Chapter 1, Season 8. You could also use Lara Croft or Lara Croft 2000s if you don't have Psycho Bandit or don't want to use him. Back bling works perfectly for the brown, as you see here. Pickaxe is Reaper, introduced in Chapter 1, Season 1. Works nicely with the skin. I usually use Hardy Hitter, but since I'm using that with obviously Renegade Raider, I thought I'd use this one for Psycho. Let's move on to combo 4 now. Or combo 4's red wrap, I should say. Rogue Archaeology, part of the Indiana Jones set, introduced in Chapter 3, Season 3. Works nicely for the brown, and it was Indiana Jones weapon wrap from that season. He was the secret skin. Let's move on to combo number 5. Now the first combo, the second back bling, which is slashed a nice green back bling as you see. The first skin is Game Legends series, Master Chief, part of the Master Chief set introduced in Chapter 2 Season 5, sticking with the standard style for the green. Back bling works nicely as I mentioned for the green. Pickaxe should be changed up to Leon's combat knife. You can use the energy sword, but I'll just put on the actual Leon's combat knife for the green design as you see right here. Let's just quickly give that a save. There we go. So I'm using obviously the Leon's combat knife, but you can use the energy sword for the Halo theme. The glider for the next 3 combos is Pickled Chip, part of the Bad to the Brine set, introduced in Chapter 6 Season 2, works nicely for the green. If you don't want to use this one, you could use Lamplight or Palm Leaf. Contrail should be changed to Virulent. I think it's called Virulent Flames. I just forgot to save this comment. I changed it and obviously changed my mind. Virulent Flames, this one right here, was introduced in Chapter 1 Season 6. You've got this for challenges, mainly using it for the green. If you don't have this one, you could also use the Mortal Spirits, which work nicely. If you obviously from the Chapter 6 Season 2's Battle Pass. But I'm using this mainly for the green. The weapon wrap for this combo now is this one right here, Green Toy, part of the Toy Soldier set, introduced in Chapter 1 Season 9. Probably my favourite weapon wrap to use with Master Chief, works nicely for the green. Combo number 6. Now I thought I'd use Ghoul Trooper, introduced in Chapter 1 Season 1 using the style Zombie. I find when you use this style it works nicely with the green as you see here. Pickaxe is Scully Scepter, introduced in Chapter 3 Season 4 using it for the white and black design. Works nicely for the Halloween theme of obviously the Ghoul Trooper skin. Let's move on to the 6th weapon wrap now, black and white themed. Shadow Angular Shift, introduced in Chapter 2 Season 1. Let's move on to the final combo for this back bling. Now, I thought I'd use one of the Toy Soldier skins. I'm using the Toy Trooper. You can also use the male version as well if you'd like to. Stick with the green colour. Back bling works nicely for the green. Not the exact green, but it does work nicely nonetheless. Pickaxe is Slasher, part of the Shape set, introduced in Chapter 4, Season 4. I find it goes pretty nicely. You could also use Leon's combat knife for this combo if you'd like to. And let's move on to weapon wrap now for this combo, which is the Contour Camo, part of the Luminary Rebel set, introduced in Chapter 4, Season 3. I find it works nicely for the green. Not the exact colour, but does work nicely. Let's move on to combo number 8. Now we're on to the last back bling in the bundle, which is the Vintage, as you see right here. Nice orange, a little bit of brown as well, as you see. The first skin, or first combo skin, Pickaxe, and weapon wrap wise anyway, I guess, yeah, the glider is also Chapter 6 themed. Obviously this skin is Chapter 6 themed, or came out of Chapter 6 I should say. Shaggy Rogers, part of the Mystery Inc. set, obviously introduced in this season. Using the the Shaggy Rogers style. You can use the toon if you prefer to do so. I find the back bling goes very nicely with his hair and works pretty nice with the theme of Shaggy in general. Pickaxe is Ghostface's hunting knife, part of the Ghostface set introduced in this season, using this pickaxe as a reference to Matthew Lillard, who played obviously Stu in obviously Scream, and also played Shaggy in in the movie, the Scooby-Doo movie. That's what I'm trying to say. So he works nicely for that theme as well. I really do like to use this pickaxe with Shaggy. The glider is Mothra, part of the Monarch's Titan set, introduced in Chapter 6 Season 1, used for the colour scheme. You could also use Classic Combat Crasher, Astroworld Cyclone, or Kuruma, would work nicely. Contrail, I wasn't sure what to use, so just popped the use Portal one. Icon Series Contrail, part of the Gorilla set, introduced in Chapter 6 Season 4. I guess this whole combo in general is Chapter 6 items are newer. And the weapon wrap now works very nicely with Shaggy, which is Nichols Pickles. Icon Series weapon wrap, part of the Gorilla set, and was introduced in this season, and part of the Season 10 Gorillas Festival Pass. Works nicely with the food theme and the green as well. Let's move on to combo number 9 now. I thought I'd use Leatherface, part of the Leatherface set, introduced in Chapter 5 Season 4. Back bling goes perfectly for the colour scheme, as you see right here. Pickaxe just had to be Chainsaw Hand, part of the Nobi Cabin Nightmare set, introduced in Chapter 3 Season 4. Let's move on to the weapon wrap for this combo. Gaming Legends series, Mayhem, part of the Mayhem set, introduced in Chapter 1 Season X. Find it goes very nicely with the colour of his mask, and it goes pretty nicely with his dress shirt. Also, let's move on to the final combo now. I thought I'd use Aura, part of Don't Have a Set, introduced in Chapter 1 Season 8, using the second style. Back bling works nicely with the colour scheme. Pickaxe is Candy Axe, part of the Frosty Fight set, introduced in Chapter 1 Season 1, using it mainly for the red, but the white does work nicely as well. And the final weapon wrap now is Space Cowboy, part of the Cowboy Bebop set, introduced in Chapter 6 Season 2, using it for the red design. That's all the combos done for the actual Buckled Bundle Back Blings, including Buckled, Vintage, and Slashed. Thank you once again to IL X-Ray and Necros for the video suggestions. I really did enjoy getting combos done for this back, but if you do want to get it, obviously it's leaving the app shop today. Obviously we have no idea when it'll be coming back, because the last time it was seen, obviously when it did come in 8 years ago or 7 years ago, obviously it wasn't seen for 2015 days. It's totally up to you, but obviously not too expensive either. If you ever do have any other video suggestions, always feel free to leave them in any of my videos, and I will always try my best to get back to you as soon as I can. But anyways, that's pretty decent.